right, welcome to H3 Weapon Deep Dive. Today we're going to take a look at the first item in the spawner, in the pistol category, under automatic pistol. We've got the Px4 Storm. The Px4 Storm is chambered in 9x19 and spawns with these two magazines, this Px4 magazine and CX4 magazine. We'll get to those in a second. So we've got Px4. And why is there a CX4 magazine? Well, you're going to find out. So, this is the Beretta Px4. It is a very modern 9x19 millimeter semi-auto pistol. Let's take a look at the controls. You got a safety. As you know, the pistols always spawn with the safety off. If you follow the typical controls that are listed there, you can do things like dry fire it. It supports a slide lock. If you press to the left and up, it will engage the slide lock. If you press to the left and down, it will release it, like so. It also supports a hammer cocking and decocking. If you press to the right and up and slightly depress the trigger, it will decock the hammer. If you press to the right and down, it will cock the hammer. If you press up on the trackpad, you can control the safety. You can always pull back on the slide and release, and it works just fine. That, of course, cocks the hammer, which you can release without a magazine installed. So, pretty basic controls there. One small idiosyncrasy with the Px4 Storm. Let's show you here. Put a magazine in, rack back, and turn the safety off. Thank you. The slide will lock back when it's empty, and if you try, you cannot release the slide until you eject the magazine. Now, the slide will release. If the hammer's back and the safety's off, when you put the safety back on, it'll decock the hammer automatically, like that. So, hammer back, safety off, safety on, decocks. One thing I noticed when reloading is it does have this lip on the back. And that can actually make it tricky if you're trying to get a fast load in and you're getting from the back. If you can, go this way from the front and it loads a lot easier. It also features a magazine eject if you press down on the trackpad. Goodbye. Oh, hello. So let's take a look at the sights. The sights are white dots. Very nice and easy to see. No problems there. And it spawns with a pair of magazines in the spawner. So what is going on with these magazines, and why do you have all these other firearms out? Well, the Px4 Storm is an interesting case because it is sort of backwards and forwards compatible with these other magazines that spawn with these other firearms. So on the far left, you have the Beretta 92FS, which is listed as the M9, which has a 15 round magazine, double stack 9x19 magazine. You have the M9, actually let me find that designation, here we go, the M9A1 with a 15 round, the M9A3 with a 17 round, the Px4 Storm also has a 17 round, but it's shaped differently, and it also spawns with this magazine, which we'll talk about in a second. This CX4 and this MX4, and I'll talk about these other four firearms in their own videos. For right now, I wanted to show them, and I wanted to show this interactivity. So you can take the old M9 and put the CX4 magazine in it, and it'll work just fine. So, if you're playing take and hold, and you get one of these and it spawns with the big magazine, or any of these other these other magazines, hold on to them, because you may get some other spawns and you can switch magazines back and forth. Very handy. So, with that in mind, you can get a 15 round, a 17 round. This spawns with another 17 round, and it also has the CX4 magazine, which is a 30 round 9x19. So you can pop this in there and be good to go. The PX4 Storm has a underbarrel frame attachment here if you want to attach a laser or something small under the barrel, or something big under the barrel. I don't think you can attach a grenade launcher to it, but you know, you get a little laser. It does not have any attachments for the top, however, so you can't just throw a red dot on it. It can, of course, It can, of course, accept suppressors, so you can do that. And it can accept stock on the back. All right, let's do a little recoil test on it. I'm going to start with the 50 Desert Eagle just to give an example of extreme recoil. See how fast I can fire it. All right, we got 3 hits on the target and the rest in the ceiling. So that's a lot of recoil. Let's try very little recoil, shall we? This is a 22 pistol. Yep. Oh, it's so pretty. Let's try it again. Well, very nice. 9.3. Amazing. Okay, so that's that. And now let's compare the PX4 Storm. Ready? Here we go. Mind you, I'm just pulling the trigger as fast as I can. 7.65. Very nice. All right, let's do a recoil test with this stock attached. Ooh, 8.6. Ooh, 1.7, but it's all 8s and 9s, 10s. Pretty big difference with the stock attached. You can really feel it. There you have it. The PX4 Storm. Nice.